Previously on Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Get in the car and I'll give you some candy. Dumbass, you just lost yourself some candy. Honey, I'm home. You made it back in one piece, didn't you? I wouldn't have expected anything different. Still, those abilities border on the unreal. Maybe the reason you still adhere to physical laws has to do with an instinctual fear present in all human organisms. This is all truly fascinating. Pardon me, Kyo-chan. There you go again, sneaking up on me, old man. Whoops, I'm sorry. I did it again. Could you stop calling me Kyo-chan? It's embarrassing. It's not a childhood nickname. If that was a childhood nickname. Not gonna happen, my dear. You always be Kyo-chan to me. No matter how old you get or how brilliant a detective you become. How long have you been there? What have you heard? I just got here. Something wrong? Howdy. Oh, you have a client. Sorry. Are you going over a case? No, this is, well, a client of sorts. Though somewhat unconventional nature. Oh. Just who are you then? It's a secret. Like I said, no one in particular. Not yet. I'm nobody in particular. Let me introduce you. This is Detective Matayoshi. He's an old friend from when my father ran the agency, and I trust him completely. He's the most elite detective the force has on cybercrime. This boomer? Looks are deceiving. You were thinking. Well, I suppose I don't exactly fit the mold. But if I did, I'd never be able to tag along with the shadier element. Oops, slip of the tongue. So, is there something afoot? If it's a case, sit on the sofa and wait a bit. I'll just whip up some tasty coffee. No, thank you. There's no case today. No need for coffee. Huh? I didn't like that reaction. I heard a rumor about Eden syndrome. Thought you might be interested, Kyo-chan. Let's hear it then. Huh? No need to worry about my assistant, old man. This is someone with a rather special connection with Eden. My assistant has potential to become something of a specialist in the field. Let's hear what you have to say. I see. You can vouch for your assistant. That's fine. The rumor concerns a special ward and hospital where they're isolating the Eden syndrome patients. Oh. Do I need to explain what Eden syndrome is to your future specialist? Please do. It's a rare condition where Eden users suddenly lose consciousness and are unable to wake up. We see more and more patients each year. The cause, symptoms, and treatment remain a mystery. This is just, because he has to explain to me, so it's not public knowledge. There's a special ward at Central Hospital for Eden patients. Treatment and a search for a cure are underway. Oh my god, they've got the beef brain. It's actually beef brain from Hypno Space Outlaw. But information is kept heavily restricted. There are facilities even relatives can't enter. Now that's shady. The rumor is that they're concealing facts to help protect Kamoshiro's image. I mean, if everyone is using Eden, because they did stress financial districts and politics. This remains firmly in rumor territory for now. But lately, there have been happenings behind the scenes at Central Hospital. Behind the scenes? Meaning Kamoshiro Enterprises, right? Yes. The hospital is under Kamoshiro's control. Same Kamoshiro who runs the Eden network. The number of patients is increasing. Symptoms are getting worse. Now of all times when Kamoshiro needs to come clean, not remain silent. An alarming number of people are being admitted to the hospital in question. Security in the special ward has allegedly been beefed up. This means something is afoot. It was going to happen eventually. Yes, indeed. I think I'll put some coffee on after all. We can toast the agency's success. Oh, look at the time. I'd better get back to the station. Sorry, but let's save the toast for another time. See you later. I'd watch out for a coffee, especially the color, and the solid chunks floating in it. I'm sorry, the what? Fear the day is coming when I'll be forced to actually taste her coffee. That day won't be pretty. Wait, what? Excuse me? It was as he said. Fresh info on Eden Syndrome is hard to come by. Kamoshiro's behind-the-scenes restrictions are doing their job. And security will only get ramped up more from here on out. There's something very strange happening, Eden. Then you show up in your weird body. At the same time, Kamoshiro is apparently on the move. Is that all merely coincidence? No. It all has to be connected. The rationale is plain as day. No leaps in logic necessary. I'm heading to Central Hospital. I need to get as much info as I can before security stepped up. I'd be thrilled if you came with me. Sure, let's go. Break in a hospital. That's totally not shady for my first job. I'm getting paid, right? You might be able to get some info on your current state. Fair enough. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be. No, in your case, let's go with open sesame. uh, you know, that's actually a pretty empty hospital, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what to do? Times like these, I tend to start off with a frontal attack. Let's try direct negotiations to get us into the hospital's special ward. Seems a bit too direct. You're a pretty sharp one. But preconceived notions can sometimes lead to unintentional consequences. Don't ask for details. They say that ignorance is bliss after all. I'll give you instructions later. Until then, gather info inside the hospital. Asking questions is the most fundamental cornerstone in detective work. I wasn't joking when I said you could become a specialist in the field, my dear prospective assistant. Become a GP and record my activities in a chart. I'm a boy with shining red cheeks. I'm sorry, what? It's really a lot of fun. I'm confused by that statement. Are we getting kinky or... hi. That's very ominous music. Howdy. That is a tight outfit. And I'm not understanding the open vest section for the arm sleeves. It's like a Final Fantasy outfit. Hello. How you doing? My name is Hawk. I masturbate to anime titties. Do you want to be my friend? Okay, usually, unironically, and truthfully, that usually has a pretty high success rate so far for me. This is the first time it's actually failed, I think. Well then. I guess we go. Well, that was a weird elevator ride up. So I've got some more boys. It's totally not because I forgot to go digi-convert some people. But anyways. We've got... Obviously, we still have our girl Valentine. We got our fish white mage. We got Sunmon. Vinny. We got Cooper the Koromon. Stinger the Yokomon. And Cleo the Papamon. And we're at max memory already. And we have more on the farm, so anyways. That was one wild ride up. Anyways, what's up, buddy? This is the special ward. Unless your family or hospital staff, entry is strictly prohibited. It's me. We can ride the elevator to the special ward floor, but can't enter the rooms without permission. It goes without saying that we have no such permission. What do we do now? We take out the 2 cars and hack our way past the door, which is likely locked, to get into the room. This is what I call a frontal attack, but it takes time to prepare, and the risks are high. Let's not rely on frontal attack now. We'll trust in your abilities, our trump card. I mean, I could take a swing at them. The terminal in the nurse's station should be connected to the hospital network. I don't have to spell it out for you, do I? Got it, going in the back door. Wouldn't be the first time I've had to do that. To the general ward. Whoa, that was a little choppy. Thank you for explaining how connection jump works. I've done it before. Oh, there's gotta be something in these hospital rooms. Oh, that's just a person. Oh, there's gotta be something here, right? Oh, there we go. Kunamon medal. That's the centipede one looking, right? The caterpillar. There's a max level Digimon, including Crojo. That was fast. Anyways, we'll go deal with that later, because we can't really hold anymore. I can't possibly hold this. Oh, what's the saying? I can't possibly hold all these Digimon. Only the highest quality and up-to-date memes around here. Bam. Just smack the shit out of them, that's what I like to see. What does Electroshock do? Oh, he's like an eel. So, If anyone knows anything about white mages, you probably know what direction I'm taking Betamon here. And let me tell you, it's gonna become a god. You managed to get there without incident. Just as I expected it would go. Okay, let's move into action. Get the data from the room in the back while keeping an eye on the patient. Now, this isn't a crime. Don't be a bitch about it. Sometimes, you know, you gotta bend the rules a little bit. You know, sometimes you gotta just really, just fucking, just rough up the person and get the answers out of them, you know? I leave it to you, my prospective assistant. Oh. Has a very distinct red hair. No way. Is this me? Is this my physical body? It was shocking, but I wasn't expecting to see that my own body was in such good shape. I should be happy, I suppose. If I'm being kept in an isolation ward, I really must have Eden syndrome. Actually, this brings up a very good point, because the only parents we have, or people looking after us, would be our mother, who's currently in another country as a reporter. Who found us? And thank God they did, but who found us? Alright. Oh god, it's an old Windows screensaver. File 001, Eden Syndrome. A mysterious illness whereby people suddenly fall into comas while connected to the Eden network. Originally, the term was given to the incessant vomiting and other symptoms common to those unused to spending time in the digital world. Oh, it's like VR chat, you gotta get used to it, and you get nauseous if you're not in there for a while. But now, Eden Syndrome is used to describe the more serious malady of inexplicable loss of consciousness while connected to the Eden network. After extended time in a coma, the body weakens, becoming more susceptible to complications. In the worst cases, this has led to death. File 002, Treatments for Eden Syndrome. No effective treatment has been found for Eden Syndrome. Research continues into treatments and causes of this unexplained illness. File 003, Association with Kamashiro Enterprises. Eden is a large-scale digital space operated by Kamashiro Enterprises. This is literally what they were saying at the end of when I logged out. Deeply affiliated with governmental agencies, Eden's business areas are expanding quickly. Media improvements and user training must be provided to warn users against long login times. Oh, I feel bad for all the people that are chronically online. Like myself. Furthermore, the Eden interface uses Kamashiro Enterprises' proprietary technology, making future research sharing problematic. I went to college, I swear. Oh shit, it's an emo bitch. Ooh, why are you here? This area is supposed to be off limits. Guards watching over the only entrance. I feel like that might be a fire hazard if there's only one entrance. How did you get in here? Did you do something to the guards? Who even are you? I'm the janitor. I even got a Walkman to prove it and a finished background. Who are you? Don't answer a question with a question. Answer me. Oh, don't tell them I'm a detective. You dumbass. Wait. Is Karimi? I see. Well, never mind then. You came to investigate Eden Syndrome, right? Yes, actually. Was there something you wanted to ask? I'll answer your questions. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to come clean in order to clear my own name here. I'm in debt to Kamashiro. So, if you have a few questions, I can answer them. Think. What do I ask? Well, we know there's no cure for Eden syndrome. That one's pretty self-explanatory. But I also... This is the only smart one. So, who's that patient? This patient here. They were just brought in. They weren't here a few days ago. Are you worried about them? Oh. You two look exactly alike. Do you have a twin, perhaps? Yeah. I see. That's quite the coincidental resemblance, then. But even wearing the same clothes... Okay, they're gonna make me ask. What happens when you contact Eden syndrome? What happens? Well, as you can see, patients with Eden syndrome all fall in a coma. I've heard no other symptoms. Do you know someone who's shown others? Just me. Look at that face. She's looking at me as I just stare at her in silence. Is there a cure? I've never heard of anyone recovering from it. Someone I know has been stuck in a deep sleep for a full 8 years now. I'm sure he'll be fine. Someday he's sure to wake up. I mean, there are reports of death already. They're pretty lucky, if you think about it. Silver lining, I guess. For now, all I can do is wait. There are rumors of Kamashira's involvement, and it is kind of their program. It's a misunderstanding. A mistake. Kamashira wants to find a cure for Eden syndrome too. That'd be bad for profit. That was why they built this special ward and had specialists working round the clock looking for a cure. It's ridiculous that anyone would suffer because of Eden. I've got to do something. You're kind of letting it get away from there, sweetheart. I mean, I like the determination, but... I apologize for interrupting such an important conversation, but you have an uninvited guest. Oh god, how do I do this one now? Hello, cards. Thanks for working so hard. Ooh, another hottie. Miss Rie? We weren't expecting you today. Check out the bulging pecs on this one. One look and my heart is all aflutter. Oh, I can't resist. Poke, poke, poke. Miss Kishibe, I'm on duty. Oh, so hard. Rie Kishibe, making their rounds behind the scenes. I'm curious what a Kamashiro bigwig is doing here. We've got the information we needed. Now get out of there. No need to overstay your welcome. Oops. I've got a visitor as well. Let's meet in the lobby then. Don't rush, and don't make fuss. No. Violence will not be an option. Hi, quickly. That's a walk. Oh dear, Yuko. You're well, I trust. Miss Rie, what happened today? I don't recall seeing your name on the approved visitors list. Oh, no, I'm not. Maybe I just struck a sudden urge to see my dear darling Yuko. Are you worried about me being all by my lonesome? No. My Rie sense was tingling, and I had to come and see if you were being a gloomy Gus again. I knew it. This is all so terrible, isn't it? Not particularly. Look at you, acting all strong. But I know all about it. Shit. Trapped like a rat in a chia pet. By the way, I have... Oh, I'm sorry. What have you been doing here? Nothing. Nothing special. A picnic of sorts? Yes. I mean, no. No, it's... Yes, a picnic in the hospital. Yes? Dear Yuko, is something the matter? No. Is there perhaps someone else here? Perhaps a... boyfriend? No, it's nothing like that. Or maybe it's a girlfriend. Ooh! Shall I have a look around? Doing something unscrupulous in that room? Or better yet, something scandalous? Ooh. Shit. Oh. What was it, the old show, Martin Mystery? He's just gonna pull a Sandman and fly through the TV. That's not TV, that's computer. Now, I've got you all figured out. You can come out now, Yuko's new squeeze. My name is Rie, and I am tasked with being Yuko's guardian here. Holding hands or locking lips, guiding each other step by step towards adulthood. Well, Trat, there's no one here. But dear Yuko, it doesn't matter. You can bring 1 or 2 boyfriends, or even 3 dozen of them if you like. Why, when I was your age... Now then, let's check in and see how he's doing. Don't you think he'd be happy to see the 2 of us together? Sure. Where did they... I was surprised there wasn't, like, cameras in the special ward. Considering how high security it was, but whatever, I guess they figured the only way in and out was through a single door. Which again, I don't think OSHA's gonna be happy about that. You escaped that predicament all on your own. See, I knew you could do it. Now then, shall we head back? Yeah, there's a bunch of crazies in here. Haven't I seen that fashion abomination somewhere before? Damn, got him. Z formation. Now, canonically in my head, I now have a wild MILF in my party.